I've interpreted vacations, and I remember when my family and I went to Canada, and we went to Newfoundland, and we stopped at my mom and dad's friend's house. And gosh, you know what it seemed like? My parents knew everybody who was anybody. But anyway, we stopped at their parents' friend's house, and we decided to go to this fort. It was one of those battlegrounds, history, not my thing. And this family also had some Codas too. They were both boys. And they were older than me, and I was like, ha ha, I'm on vacation, I don't have to interpret. Anyway, okay, so we went to this fort, and the tour was about to start, and their oldest son was going to interpret. And so over to this side was the tour guide who carried on in heavy detail about the battleground and the battalions and the weapons and everything else. And the boy signed in 1846. And he's carrying out an extensive detail about history. There was a war. He's going into a serious timeline between two countries. Oh, come on, my mom pissed off. She said, get out of here, Liysa, you interpret it. Yeah, Mom, I'll interpret, sure. Go ahead, sir. In 1846, there was a complex war between two countries, and I carried on, and my mother was completely satisfied. Okay, so in 1986, we decided to head out to California, and we went out for the Deaf Olympics. Many of you know about that, right? It's like the Olympics, except they're for deaf people, and it's still international. So everybody flocked to California to participate. And my parents, of course, had friends there, so they hooked up with some friends, and we decided to go to Universal Studios. And you're all familiar with Universal Studios. And also, California at that time was ahead of the game in accessibility. They had interpreters, and so I was thrilled. All right, so we get to Universal Studios because we're going on the tram ride, and we wait for the interpreter. And we wait. And we wait. And we wait. And the interpreter didn't show up. It's not like we could text the interpreter and say, where are you? That wasn't possible. So my dad said, oh guys, don't worry, my daughter. So, all right, Dad, I'll do it. All right, so all the deaf people get on the tram. They're all seated and happy, and the driver's here. And the tour guide on their microphone is there. And I am stuck in between, looking at all these deaf people. They're all looking at me. And so I have to have a smile on my face. And I interpret. And I carry on. Over there, there's John, guys, John. Over there, there's the movie The Shining. Here's Johnny. And I interpret the entire tour. Well, it was 20 minutes. The ride's over. I get off. Of course, I'm up front, so I get off first. And I'm at the end of the line, so I know better to wait for my parents to come get me. And as everybody leaves and filters out one by one, they hand money. Lots of money. It's piling up, this cash. It's piling up. I didn't even know interpreters to get paid. Oh my God. I was 13. I made a pile of dough, and of course I blew it all. Would you like to see what I bought? I'm a diva, and I'll prove it to you. I am a rock star.